darkness falls and hope fades, only those who fight the fire, the storm, the impossible, survive. Welcome to Last Light Survival Stories.
There are ghost stories people tell just for fun. And then there are the ones that really happened events witnessed by real people, investigated by authorities, and remembered because no one could ever explain them. Today, we're diving into 5 true horror stories that continue to terrify the world, each one more mysterious than the last. Let's start with the Dyatlov Pass incident, a chilling mystery from Russia. In 1959, 9 experienced hikers set out on a journey through the Ural Mountains. They were young, strong, and well prepared for the harsh winter conditions. But when they didn't return on schedule, a rescue team was sent to find them. What they discovered has haunted investigators for decades. The hikers' tent was found torn open from the inside. All their gear, clothes, and food were still there, but their footprints led away from the tent, barefoot, into the deep snow. Over the next few days, rescuers discovered the bodies scattered across the mountain. Some had broken bones without any external injuries. Some had burns on their bodies. And one woman's eyes and tongue were missing. There were no signs of struggle, no footprints from anyone else. The official report listed unknown natural forces as the cause of death. Some believed it was an avalanche. Others thought it was a secret military experiment. But no theory fits all the details. To this day, no one knows what truly terrified those hikers on that freezing mountain night. Next is the Enfield poltergeist, one of the most documented hauntings in history. In 1977, a single mother in Enfield, London, called the police in panic. Her 2 daughters claimed furniture was moving by itself, and strange knocking sounds echoed from the walls. When officers arrived, they saw a chair slide across the floor with no one touching it. Soon, all the strange events seemed to center on one child, 11-year-old Janet. She began speaking in a deep man's voice, claiming to be someone who had died in the house years before. Her voice was recorded and studied by experts, who said it came from deep inside her vocal cords, something impossible for a young girl to produce. Over the next year, investigators and reporters witnessed moving objects, levitations, and loud bangs that came from nowhere. Even today, there's no solid explanation. Some say it was a hoax. Others believe the family truly experienced something supernatural. The Enfield haunting remains one of the most puzzling and terrifying paranormal cases ever recorded. Our next story takes us back to the 1800s, the Bell Witch of Tennessee. The Bell family lived peacefully on their farm until strange noises began at night. They heard knocking, scratching, and chains dragging across the floor. Soon, an invisible voice started to speak. It called itself Kate and said it had come to punish John Bell, the father of the family. Over time, the presence became violent. Family members were slapped, pinched, and even beaten by unseen hands. Neighbors came to witness the strange events and heard the spirit speak out loud, answering questions and predicting future events. Eventually, the voice claimed it would kill John Bell. Not long after, he was found dead, and beside him was a mysterious black liquid. The spirit's voice was heard laughing and saying, "I gave him that medicine." After his death, the witch's voice faded away, but people in the area reported hearing laughter and whispers near the Bell property for years after. The Bell Witch legend became one of America's oldest and most terrifying ghost stories. Now, we move to Louisiana, to a quiet mansion hiding one of the eeriest objects in the United States, the haunted mirror of Myrtle's plantation. The Myrtles plantation is said to be one of the most haunted houses in America. It's beautiful, peaceful, and full of history. But one mirror inside is known to hold something unexplainable. According to legend, a woman named Sarah Woodruff and her 2 children were poisoned and died in that very house. In the 1800s, it was tradition to cover mirrors after a death so that the spirits wouldn't get trapped inside. But in this case, someone forgot. Since then, visitors have reported seeing faces in the mirror, faces that don't belong to anyone living. Some see smudged handprints, others faint outlines of people who shouldn't be there. No matter how many times it's cleaned, the marks always return. The mirror still hangs inside the plantation today, and many tourists claim they can feel something watching them when they look at their reflection. Locals believe the souls of the Woodruff family remain trapped inside, forever staring back at those who dare to look. And finally, we come to a modern mystery, the Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles. In 2013, 21-year-old student Elisa Lam checked into the old Cecil Hotel. It had a dark reputation, known for suicides, murders, and strange events throughout its history. A few days after Elisa's arrival, she vanished without a trace. Police searched every floor but found nothing. Then they discovered the hotel's elevator footage. The video showed Elisa behaving strangely, pressing multiple buttons, stepping in and out, hiding in the corner, and gesturing as if speaking to someone unseen. Then she walked out and was never seen alive again. Weeks later, guests complained about low water pressure and a strange taste. When maintenance workers checked the rooftop water tanks, they found Elisa's body inside. The rooftop door was locked, the alarm system was active, and the tanks were extremely difficult to open alone. Her death was ruled accidental, but to this day, no one understands how she got there or what she was doing in that elevator. The Cecil Hotel's dark history only deepened after her death, leaving behind questions that may never be answered. These 5 stories, from a frozen mountain to a haunted hotel, remind us that horror isn't just fiction. Sometimes the real world holds mysteries that make even the scariest movies seem tame. We may never know what truly happened in those places, but one thing is certain: the truth is often far stranger and far more terrifying than anything we can imagine. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves real horror stories. And remember, sometimes the scariest stories are the ones that actually happened.